Parents, I'm so excited to bring you this video because I know it's 100% of what you've been searching for and hoping for, okay? I'm confident that what I'm about to talk about will align perfectly with your family's core values and goals for finding a fully natural, drug-free healthcare approach that gets you real results. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about why that is, all right, in just a second. So if you're a parent who feels like you've exhausted all your options, especially from conventional, even to natural health to get your child healthy again, then this video is for you. If you've tried, well, let me put it this way. If you're tired of being dismissed by your traditional doctors and not having your concerns heard or your questions answered, then this video is really for you. Or maybe you've explored natural and integrative medicine, but still feel like something is missing despite all of the diet changes, the detoxes, vitamins, supplements, essential oils, and so forth, okay? You've been down that road, you know there's just so many different things that are put in front of you. If this sounds like you, then you're not alone. Millions of families across the United States have been in your shoes, searching for answers and feeling stuck in a never-ending cycle of doctor's visits, medications, and therapies. But what if we told you that there's a missing piece to the puzzle, a crucial system in your child's body that nearly every other doctor, provider, you name it, overlooks, that holds the key to their health and well-being and your health? Okay, so this video is for parents who are tired of a Band-Aid. You want to get to the root cause of your child's health challenges. This is at the heart and soul of what you've been trying to do. If your family's is open to a new approach that focuses on the most crucial system in the body, which is the brain and the central nervous system. They work together. The brain and the spinal cord are the central nervous system. So what are we going to talk about here? What are you going to learn? Well, I want to go back into this in depth and just kind of break down a couple things, okay? So we're going to introduce to you a new type of drug-free healthcare for your family. Neurologically focused pediatric chiropractic care that focuses on removing that subluxation, the area that's stuck in your kid's nervous system, to get their brain to do the healing naturally. You'll be blown away when you learn about the perfect storm that's affecting the health of our children today and how this approach aims to reverse it because it's focused on the central nervous system, which is controlled by the spinal cord, which, when there's interference in, is imbalanced and causes your whole system to be out of track. So this whole new branch of healthcare that's been around, I know, for 125 years. While conventional medicine focuses entirely on genetics and using medications to stuff down systems, and natural functional medicine focuses primarily on our gut health and nutrition, there's a third branch of healthcare that is entirely unique. And when you look at this, it just kind of blows your mind. It's separate and drives deeper into that real root cause of poor health in kids. And overstressed, imbalanced brain and nervous system, which is connected to the whole vertebral subluxation complex, which is the brain of the body. When there's interference in there, it doesn't work the way it can. So the brain and the body are not working. The nervous system controls and coordinates every other system in the body, including the immune system, the digestive system, motor and movement systems, as well as our hormones, which are the great communicators for the whole body. So when you look at this from a holistic point of view, a stressed out nervous system shuts down every other system. And we know this, research proves this over and over again. So when the nervous system gets stuck in that sympathetic or fight or flight, stress or protection mode, it shuts down and interferes with every other important system of the body. Does that make sense? Because when you're stressed, you're not in growth, you're in protection mode. So digestive and gut health, endocrine, immune health, gross and fine motor development, focus, cognition, behavior, and emotional regulation. Okay? All of these factors are playing into what the nervous system controls. This is a nonstop stress mode is called a subluxation, or we refer to it as dysautonomia, and the nervous system dysregulation, all of which mean an overstressed and imbalanced nervous system. The stress and neurological dysfunction can lead to a wide range of health challenges in children, such as colic, ear infections, because we're dealing with a misalignment up here in the upper cervical, asthma, allergies, right in that mid-thoracic, sensory and processing disorders, C1, C2, vagus nerve, and so much more, okay? But the most common triggers of this sympathetic stress mode occurred early in life. Okay, so we're going to cover these. The three most common perfect storm triggers for sympathetic dominance and nervous system dysregulation in kids are this. Number one, ready? Okay, I am. High levels of stress and anxiety and complications during pregnancy. I know moms, they absorb everything. Number two, birth interventions such as forceps, vacuum extractions, induction, and C-sections, okay? Plays a big part in putting these kids in stress. Three, early exposure to toxins, chemicals, and medications like antibiotics. Remember, they're not the devil, they just have an impact, okay? So when we get to this real root cause of the chronic health in kids, while genetics and gut health and probiotics are all essential to our health, to really address the real root cause of chronic health, these challenges that we face in kids, we need to actually assess and measure the health and function in the nervous system because they work together. And if this system isn't working first and foremost, then we're missing the point. So a doctor who do this in a unique and specialized work are referred to as neurologically focused pediatric and family chiropractors. And I happen to be one of those. And that's what we love and do, is getting the whole nervous system back on track, okay? So if it's time for you and your family to learn more about neurologically focused chiropractic care, be sure to head to our website, that's reformchiro.com, to learn more about our care, okay? Learn about our approach, what we do and what we don't do. Remember, our whole idea is about care plans and process. We use the Insight Scan technology to find out where the nervous system is, where the subluxations are, we detect how that nervous system dysfunction is taking place, where that dysregulation is, and that subluxation complex that's affecting the whole system. So if you have any questions, be sure to comment below, send us a DM, post it, get a carrier pigeon, throw that note to us, whatever it takes. But if you're ready, contact our office or find us on our directory at pxdocs.com and ask those questions that you've been wanting to know. When you think about how our brain and body works together, and you think about what we need to stay balanced, if we take care of the brain and the spinal cord and we remove the interference in their ability to communicate, and we get the system out of misalignment and get out of those fixations and get those nerves communicating 100% in a stress-free environment, our body moves back into that healing mode and we can adapt and handle the stress that comes our way. I'm Dr. Matt Davis, Reformed Family Chiropractic, and we cannot wait to help you find out what's going on with you and your kiddo.